אהלן שכנים. Everybody's coming right now. Luckily we got Bamba. שלום שכנים. Yeah. Bamba, thanks to this legend here, Batya, gave us the Bamba here. This is not a commercial. This video is not sponsored by Bamba. Huh? Yeah, so we're just gonna keep you updated. לא, חזרנו. Yeah. They're asking if we're still here from last time. So, I'm honestly doing this live just to record this experience of being in Israeli bunkers. You know, living in Germany, this doesn't happen often at all. So here in Israel, just to give you a glimpse of how does life is looking here lately, with a slight of optimism and humor. But all of you that are watching outside of Israel, what time is it now? What time? 1:13. So 1:13, yeah. Last time we were here, what time? We were here at 9? There you go. That was a boom. That was a landing. There was just an explosion right now. We ran. She's asking us how did we come here so fast. We take these things seriously. We had our shoes ready by the door, backpack. I think Batya Randy just went and knocked on my room like this. We just came running. It's funny, we're seeing the same people. This is some kind of a bunker that is for all the residents in the area. Because in Israel, everyone have a mamad in their house, kind of a protected, sheltered room. But then you also have a bomb shelter, a real bomb shelter in every neighborhood. You can run down. Right, Badya? What do you have to say, Badya?
I was sleeping. Still a little sleepy.
I'm just doing it. I think it's my own kind of bunker series of my time in Israel, so we can show our grandchildren one day in the future the days we were in the bunkers. Yeah. So, from what I heard, Israel is not done attacking in Iran. Thank you, Malhar. Israel is not done attacking, and they actually there was a few serious landings that landed in Israel. I just saw the video when it came out of the bunker. Some of them were insane. You can see the Iron Dome trying to intercept it. They'd probably intercept most of them, and then just a few bombs. I'm not going to say locations, although it's quite publicly, people already shared it. It's all over the internet. But there was a few very serious ones. I mean, the location-wise, and which very likely will evolve in a serious response from Israel. Israel even said, I think, that if they target civilian locations, Israel is gonna hit them very, very hard. So, if it's happening right now, will it happen tomorrow? I'm kind of trying to get as much information as I can, but it's not very easy when you're waking up at 1 o'clock at night and having to run down to a bunker. Thank you so much. trying to reach. How can I see the comments here in the phone? But I don't know how to do that. Yeah. Last time we had to stay here for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes last time we stayed? I think almost 30 minutes we stayed here last time. Yeah. Because there was 2 launches of rockets. Yeah. Funny story. If you're walking in Tel Aviv and you have the Druze flag on your shoulder, at certain days of the year, that might become a hazardous danger of the job. Because today and yesterday was the gay parade. And I was driving my Corkinet, my scooter here, not mine, I rented one, and there was just a lot of very fine dressed males smiling and waving at me, and I was like, wow, everybody's so friendly, what's going on here? And then I realized it's only very fine dressed males that were smiling at me, and then I realized something is a bit odd. And then there was a few drag people that started smiling and waving and winking to me, and then I realized they mistaken the flag for the Druze flag. So, yeah. I mean, Israelis are friendly, but they don't smile to you occasionally on the street. It's not like when you're walking in the US where everybody just says hello and smile. Israelis are a little more like a cactus. Sweet on the inside and just rugged on the outside. I know, it doesn't look the same at all. It doesn't look the same at all. But, I don't know, driving with a scooter, maybe people were not.
There are so many versions of the pride flag. They just think it has to be one of them.
Yeah, but they're saying there's so many versions of the pride flag. They must have flipped it. Hey, honestly, could have been way worse. There is places in the world that if they see you with a Druze flag, they will kill you. Like Syria and Lebanon. So here at least, they're smiling at you, and can be way worse. Let's be honest. And it was not bad, even. So at least I know I'm still good looking. Yeah, I had to make a new haircut because I went to Fauda, so now I have. Can't believe I became an influencer now, showing people my hair. Look at my new haircut, guys. Yeah. Unbelievable. No, I didn't invite any of them to the bunker with me. Yeah, they're too far away. But you're saying that's true. I would have invited anyone to the bunker. That's what's beautiful about Israel, that we have these bunkers. I was reading a comment in my last video. There was a Syrian guy saying that they saw the rockets flying in the air and that he's praying for us in Israel, which is beautiful. Someone from Syria is saying that. And then he said, stay safe, praying for you. And he says that he remembers the rockets that were landing on him in Syria and how traumatic that was. And someone commented and said, do you have bomb shelters? And he says, bro, are you kidding? We're in Syria. We'll have a bomb shelter in Syria. And it was very, he said lol in the end, but it was very funny, but also very sad reality. And you realize how grateful you are when you live in a country that have bomb shelters for the civilians. Not to hide the soldiers and the weapons, but bomb shelters for the civilians. Should be grateful for that.
Amen.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna stop embarrassing Batya and just putting her on the spot here. Yeah. Well, I don't know. How long are we gonna be here now? Like I said, if anyone want to jump out, feel free, guys. I'm just capsule time recording these unique experiences of getting to experience the life in Israel. And people are saying, "Hey, Batya."
Hey.
These unique experiences of living the life that people in Israel are living on a daily basis. where you can find yourself at 1 o'clock in the morning in a bunker with citizens, soldiers, religious people, Arabs, Jews, Christians, just straight people, gay people, Druze, not gay, Druze people, everyone, just in a bunker, middle of the night, sitting here and just, eating bamba while rockets are landing on us from Tel Aviv. So, crazy reality. Again, I'm just kind of brainstorming. I'm going to throw things that are coming to my mind.
How many people do you think are in here?
I think about 17 to 20, I guess. 17 to 20. Here's the thing, is when you get the alarm, you have several minutes, depending on your location in Israel. And the app in Israel will tell you, go there, that's how many minutes you have. And if you didn't make it in time, you don't want to run in the street. Would not be a good mood. Batya is definitely the charm of the group here, keeping everybody, the spirits uplifted. You sit next to her and you just kind of want to smile. So yeah, people are commenting that they like Batya. It's hard not to. On the way back from the bunker, there was an old Russian lady that just randomly grabbed her in the elevator shaft and started talking to her for like 20 minutes. And she beamed, she went straight to Batya. So, yeah. So anyway, what I was saying is that, got the best seat in the house. Yeah. When you get the alarm, you need to run out as fast as possible. If you find yourself you're going to be outside while the rockets or while the alarm is being sound, might as well better stay in your bomb shelter at home. Unless it's a really quick run, but then it's a risk. So you need to always mitigate the risks. Like the risk of surviving if I'm in the bomb shelter in the house is, let's say, 100% of the rocket land in the street somewhere, and maybe 5% if it hits the house. Okay. The risk of surviving if you're in a bomb shelter in like under the ground, like this one, is almost 100%, like 90%, 99% if it hits in the streets and also above the bomb shelter, because it's supposed to withhold these kind of explosions. But the risk running in the street is very bad. You're not protected at all. So you need to mitigate the level of risk and the timing where you're at. And if you think that, okay, I'll be able to run for it and reach there with my family and friends, then great. You got there before the risk of the bombs landing. And this is in a country like Israel, where you actually have real live information about when did the rockets leave the country and how long they're in the air and when they're going to intercept. You can't count on it 100% because we know that it takes about 11, 12 minutes for the rockets, ballistic rockets, to reach from Iran into Israel. And last time, the first time they shot it was exact. 3 in the morning when I woke up and did the live stream with Daniel. I put a timer and it was exact, like 11, 12 minutes, boom. But second time, it actually was 6 minutes. So that means that the timer that they started came after, which shows you that they're not always as accurate. Still much better than not having it, but that's the story. Yeah, it's tiring. Whew. So, to those of you who joined now, we're in a bomb shelter in Tel Aviv. There was one that I heard, right? Yeah. And we're just waiting to see if we can get another update on what's going on. Someone said there's a rumor going on that one Israeli casualty was lost. Did you hear any casualties?
No, I heard there were some people injured, but I didn't hear that anybody died.
Yeah, I did not hear of any deaths yet. I also heard of an injury. I heard that they shot about 100 rockets in the last barrage and about only 10 landed. And now I don't know how many they shot now. Someone said 2 severe injured, yeah. That could be 2 severe injured. I saw also a video of a brave young man rescuing a dog, a big husky dog from a burning building. He just ran and took him down, injured dog, and he rescued him. So one woman died, someone said. Well, that's sad. I hope it's not true. We'll see. You're the pure direction who we choose love as our own. I want to get some sleep. Tell Jerry to come back later. World War II. Israel's living in China, watching you. Wow. Israel living in China. That's a cool place, interesting place to be living now. Stay strong, my brother. Thanks, Yoavi.
I think the most dangerous part of this bomb shelter is all the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Surprisingly, there's a lot of mosquitoes here.
We had a plan to bring mosquito repellent. And
That's not surprising, actually. It is quite moist here. It's under the ground. I mean, I don't know how other bomb shelters are in Tel Aviv, but this one is quite clean.
Yeah.
I mean, what I would expect, some place like this, they'll be abandoned most of the time of the year. There's air conditioning. There's ventilation shafts and pressure explosion shafts to help in case something happened here, so the pressure doesn't come. I'm praying for their full recovery. Amen. Wonder how can I see the comments? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow. Sheikh Mansour. No, I don't read the comments because they show for 1 second and then they disappear, guys. So I'm on my phone here. So to those of you who joined right now, we are still in a bunker in Tel Aviv, recording my bunker experience time in Tel Aviv. Just a mid-page roll commercial update to what's going on here in Israel. Here, let me take you for a tour. I'll show you the bunker a little bit. What? Ah, you can video me in the tour? Yeah, come here. Here we go. Look at that.
Now let's go deeper.
So, as you can see, there's a little bunker under the ground. We came here today earlier. That was one of the brilliant things that we did. We saw that this is going to happen, and we decided, me and the guy holding the camera, and Batya and 2 other friends, we said that we're going to be prepared and we want to make sure that we know where the bomb shelter is. So we went down and we went exploring to look for the bomb shelter, then we went down, it was all dark here, pitch dark. Started walking with the flashlight to see that it's safe, and that gave us a few things. That was going to tell you what I want. First, the time how long it took us to get here. Because you want to know how long it's going to take you to run. So if it takes way too long to run, you might as well look for another bomb shelter or stay in the mud, which is a small bomb shelter in your house. I'm giving you guys a bomb shelter tour on the go. Second, is after we time it, we realize the moment that we get the alarm until we have the shoes are ready and everything is ready, and we go out, get the elevator, go down with the backpack, because we have everything ready by the door. The backpack, a few kind of go bag with some water, some food, flashlight, some items that we can use for self-defense if needed, extra clothes, shoes, towel in case we need to sit, bring a belt, some kind of rope, something you can use as a tranquilizer later on, or it's always good to have a rope with you, and a knife. Andy had a Viking small knife just to cut some stuff if you need, I don't know what. You never know how is this going to develop later, and some of these items can be crucial later on. Simple items can change everything. So we went down, it took us about maybe 4 to 5 minutes from the moment that we kind of snapped out, everything's with us down. This time it took us about 3 minutes, and we did a timer, so we got even better. And he had to run to the bathroom, so we waited for a little bit. It took us 3 minutes still. Way longer, I think about 7 minutes after we reached, the bombs landed. Another thing was to see the location and figure out how does the location look like.
Bad sound.
Bad sound? Okay. Ah, okay. All right, I'll see it this way. Sorry, I might have been standing too far. So another interesting thing. I don't know if you guys heard what I said before. Thanks, Andy. Did you guys hear what I said before, or should I repeat that? All right, I see people heard. The Houthis hit the West Bank and injured 4 Palestinians. You did not hear. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again then quickly because I think that was important. So what we did is we said we're going to go and do exploring and find the bomb shelter, the nearest one, and see that it's good. And we did that beforehand when we heard that everything's going to happen during the afternoon, maybe even almost the morning. We went down, we looked for it, we came here, it was pitch dark everywhere. You could barely see anything. We had a flashlight, walked inside, we saw everything. Now there's a few very important reasons to go and scout a bomb shelter in the area that you're going to if you think there's a need for these things. Number one, I started a timer when I went. I started a timer because I wanted to see how long does it take us from the moment we start getting prepared until we actually are inside. We know that the rockets can take them almost 11 to 12 minutes to reach here, so I wanted to make sure that we're not risking ourselves. So it took us about 4, almost 5 minutes the first time. And I'm talking everything prepared. Like we had to come and we had a backpack with a go bag that was by the door with some survival stuff in it and stuff that we might need. We brought shoes. You always want to have shoes, not flip-flops. Extra water, extra food, flashlight, power banks, and etc. It's finished. This is great. תודה רבה חברים, שבת שלום. So I need to get my backpack now. שבת שלום. התיק שלי הבאת? תודה. So all the stuff that you want to have with you, it took us about 3 minutes. Another reason why you want to be in the bomb shelter beforehand is you want to see with your own eyes. You want to see if it's really good, if it's clean, if it's safe. Also, it's not that shocking when you reach here. You're kind of familiar with the place, so it's less traumatic. Could be much, much less traumatic if you're family. If you have kids, wife and kids, take them just for fun, kind of exploring, kind of a Minecraft exploring, Dora the Explorer. You go down the bomb shelter, you see everything, you do a little kind of game with the kids, so they feel comfortable. So next time when you wake them up at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, you start running down, and when they reach here, they feel more familiarized with the place. We had some people here that reached the first time and they were just panicking, traumatized almost. So it's good to come ahead of time. So like I said, check the timing, learn the route that it will take you to reach. Learn the route that will take you to reach the bomb shelter. So you can do it in the dark, tired, I don't know why, just run quickly. And number 3, familiarize yourself with the bomb shelter so you can know if it's safe, how it looks like. Kind of check it with your own eyes. And always learn if there's several escape routes. You always want to have, anywhere almost you hide or go, more than one escape route. You don't want to get cornered. Something collapsed, there's fire, I don't know what. Another way out, at least 2. If you get 3, 4, the better, So started exploring the bomb shelter there. It's quite big, quite large. But there were several escape routes, and it seems pretty well structured. So anyway, thanks for everyone who came and watched. That was my update. My room is the bomb shelter, so just wake up and shut the windows. Fair enough. But I think when a room is a bomb shelter, it's usually a mamad. That's like a mini bomb shelter. In Israel, that will not, how cool that is. That will not really protect you from a direct hit, while a real bomb shelter underground will probably protect you, most likely, unless it's a bunker buster. But anyway, that was just an update about my 3rd bomb shelter experience with these 2 legends here in Israel. Hopefully we can sleep the night. Israel is still under attack. Iran is still shooting. The Houthis, I think, also started doing some stuff. And we'll keep you guys updated. I'm surprised people stayed until this time. I just thought I'm gonna talk about recording for the future, so I can show my kid and my friends back in Europe and the US what does it mean to be in a bomb shelter in Israel during war. So stay safe. See you next time, and God bless. Bye. איך סוגרים את זה עכשיו? I always forget.